Oh my.
Alright, everybody, if you can, like the video, share the video.
Like and share.
Like and share, like and
Speak to your people.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Please get on
Turn on
Facebook.
your volume.
Yeah.
Turn your radio down. Turn your radio
Yeah, make
down.
sure, yeah.
The apparatuses off.
Are you going live from the show page?
No, that's from my page.
I got it. Yeah. I guess
Yeah.
Let
Alright.
me get
Everybody's head down in their individual phones.
There we go.
That's what we like to see in
Alright,
America.
I see it.
Except for party girl in the back.
Hi.
Alright.
She say, this is what I do, baby. Devin Powell, Lisa Watson, Sean Daniels, what it
I'm about to
do?
take mine back. Because he's so I don't have to
What's up,
go.
though? Come here. Hey, puppy.
This is Labor Day special for real. He got
It's the Family and Friends edition.
Hey, everybody, welcome to the It's About Time show. I am your co-host, 46, aka number 24 on the basketball court. I got 7 rings. Anyway, I'm Chuck Beard, and I have my illustrious co-host, the Queen, aka Miss Nicole, with us
Hi,
again.
people. Cheers to y'all.
Yes, it's Labor Day weekend.
Hail to the Queen.
We getting loose, as y'all can see. And we have 3 guests. It's kind of like ladies' night tonight because the queen gave us a topic, and I was like, dang. Anyway, I'll explain that later. Anyway, we got Felica.
Yeah, and I need you to explain because I don't understand how if I give a topic, it's all of a sudden just only a woman's only topic.
No, it's not a woman's only topic, but
I wasn't supposed to be here. Let me chime in. Hey, everybody, I'm here in the background.
Yeah,
Looking at
Anton
y'all.
wasn't supposed to be here.
Yeah.
But he's here. BGs and all.
Nobody should have been here.
BGs and all.
Yeah, I'm sitting. That's why I'm off on the side. I will chime in. What's up, party people?
And then we got our poetic voice, the Phoenix, aka Miss Arnetta Wiley, with us.
Hi.
And then we had TC, aka Denise Wiley, if you want to get at her on Facebook.
In the kingdom, Jody Wiley.
Alright,
Oh my God.
before we get started, the topic tonight is settling. In terms of relationships, it's settling, right? Yeah.
Hi guys. Hi Sean. Hi Jacqueline.
Yes.
Hi Will.
Brown Brothers checking in.
Oh,
Sound
what
like
up, Will?
Romper Room.
Hey, we gonna be up there. We haven't forgot. Please don't forget about us on the 16th of
Yes,
September.
sir.
16th of September. We plan on coming up there. All right. One of our guests or listeners, watchers, faithful people donated a $15 Walmart gift card, right? So we're giving it away to the person that comes up with the best topic for a show for us. So far, we have about 4 people, maybe 5 that have submitted, different topics for the shows. So if you know a topic or you think of a topic that you would like for us to do for the show,
Are we gonna say what those topics are that that's already been given?
we can. I'll do that next week.
That's
And
wrong, man.
yeah. We can give this away, I guess, on the 17th. That'll be right after we come off the Brown Brothers show. But yeah, next week I'll do that. I didn't write them down this week. I'm not prepared to do that. But anyway. If you have never watched the show before, I do a segment called "What the Fuck, Chuck?"
Oh my goodness. You should have done the we found out that for a tornado you can be kept safe with 2 helmets. With
What
2.
Boy,
Not
yeah,
just
boy.
I say that.
At the
That boy
same,
there.
It should have been your what the
at the same damn time.
Yeah. It's looking like somebody straight off 3rd Street.
Hey, man.
You going to that school on 3rd Street, you wearing 2 helmets.
Hey, it's a long backstory behind that one, and I don't want to piss nobody off per se.
That's an inside scoop. That's around the house joke.
Yeah, that's an inside joke that I don't really want to bring outside.
Well, I'm just saying, it takes 2 helmets to survive a tornado.
That was fucked up, Queen.
One for your nuts, the other one for your head.
Don't fuck up when you
Anyway,
do it like that.
the what the fuck Chuck actually again comes from Miss Felicia Cotton.
Oh hell.
Yeah, she sent me this
I don't know who worked.
this video / picture of, it's called a Dillio.
Oh yeah, I remember
Uh-oh.
that.
Dillio.
Like what's the dealio?
Dillio?
A Dillio, yes.
D-I, say it again.
Dillio. It's either Dillio or Dellio, right? So anyway, what it is, it's a blow-up toy for women.
For women.
For women. I mean, I guess men can use them. Like what it is like, okay, you blow it up and it's like a little round pillow thing, right? And it's flat at the top, and in the middle at the top it has a dildo.
What's that?
Just a dildo.
No, say what it really is.
So the Dillio
It's a
basically,
dildo in the pillow.
yeah, I mean it's like you gotta blow it. It's like an inflatable toy.
You gotta blow.
Oh, I
Okay.
seen that. I see.
He looking like.
You see that?
Yeah, I see what it looks. Yeah, it's.
You have to
It's
see,
interesting.
you have to see the way the
So
camera
21,
comes, the light
she's
bulb
probably
comes on.
saying.
The dildo, if you blow in it.
Yeah, like it got.
It's like an inflatable.
I gotta talk without my arms. 'Cause it ain't gonna look the more I talk to it,
And who showed you this?
Felice Cotton.
Okay. Carry
Well,
on.
well, okay.
Yeah,
No.
so if ladies, whoever's watching, if y'all are in need of like personal pleasure items,
Oh my gosh.
look up the Dillio. Like the one she showed me was purple. I'm not
Yeah.
sure if they come in assorted colors or not.
They come in different colors.
Oh, so you know about this?
Yeah. What? I'm
Okay,
21.
well, tell us more.
No, I mean,
Don't.
ain't
Your mother is in to your right, and she is 21.
Save yourself. Don't. Do not take the bait.
You had to take me
Do
right
not
this second.
take the
I'm like,
bait. Mama, what? Stay woke.
I'm right into the live ones. I'm not into the play ones.
Do
I'm into the
not
live ones.
let her go down that rabbit hole.
Mm.
That is dangerous. Chuck, you know better.
I want to know more about the Dillio, not for my personal use, because I.
So you can't say what's the dealio no more?
No, you can't.
I'm not gonna say that again.
Takes on a whole new meaning, huh?
Do not.
What's the dealio?
I mean, you
Well, you
know.
know. Well, you know.
Like,
Oh,
Or one
My
straight
bad.
man into another. No.
no.
I don't think that's allowed in this way.
No. No, yeah. From the It's About Time show, public service announcement. From this point forward, for the rest of your life, no more what's the Dillio. Unless you were talking about the Dillio. Anyway, alright, we gonna move past that. 'Cause that's the what the fuck Chuck for this week. That's all I got for you. But we do have to talk about some current events, right? And I got a question for y'all. Because we just saw Hurricane Harvey come in and ravage most of Houston, right? And my question, the question that kept popping up over and over and over and over again is this worse than Katrina? Or was this hurricane worse than Katrina? If so, tell me why. If not, tell me why.
I mean,
I say yes. But y'all go ahead. I'm not on camera. You go ahead.
I was gonna say no because of not as many lives.
Yeah, it's
Right.
definitely a lot
right.
fewer lives lost.
Right, which is a blessing.
Yeah. What was it like? 2,000 something people died in Katrina?
So in that aspect, I would say no.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I think with the knowledge that with the place that we are in the world today, it's not the most well perceived as Katrina was. You know what I'm saying? Because it's so much fakery going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Fake
Even the
news.
storm
Fake news.
itself is being questioned. at this point.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like somebody actually created whatever to make the storm happen, which I heard about it in Katrina.
The HAARP
The
program.
HAARP, yeah, the HAARP.
Do your own research about the
Yeah.
HAARP program.
It's interesting.
Yeah, it's an upper
It is
atmosphere.
very interesting, and it
disruption.
also makes you want to do a lot of research on it. It makes you question things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
But I would say no as far as the worst. No, I don't think so.
Okay. Anybody else want to weigh in before we?
I say, Keita Cotton said, if a hurricane came through Chattanooga, do you think we would be prepared?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Hell no.
No.
Because if they break that dam up there, we better
That's
head to
awful.
Lookout
We're
Mountain.
done.
And we
That's
might
right,
get
yeah.
lucky on Lookout Mountain.
Right.
We
Might.
might
Oh, no,
get
it-
lucky on
Signal
Lookout
gonna shove right on down into the valley.
Yeah, right.
Who is we
Well,
shit?
I
They ain't letting us up there.
That's my
Right.
point. And then when we get up there, it's going to be a lot of
And then
roads.
we gotta pass.
You niggas think y'all come down
I will be okay.
We got something else for y'all.
So you're not like, I mean, that's fucked up though. I mean,
I gotta
with,
get y'all.
Okay.
Okay.
with the way technology is now though, I mean, you don't think we'd be prepared?
I don't know.
No.
No.
I mean, but
No.
okay, look at it like this.
Who runs the hurricane?
You got cities on top of.
God.
You got cities right
We ain't
next to the coastline, right? And these cities have repeatedly had hurricanes over the years.
Yeah.
They are more prepared than they used to be. However, being ready is a questionable term. Is anybody ready for a hurricane
No.
ever?
No.
I mean, we
No.
wasn't ready when we had the flood back in Ringo, Georgia, when that flood came about. So I don't think so.
I mean, when it
No.
rains too hard and the manhole covers are popping up out the ground right now, we not ready.
No.
No.
No. All right, so I'm gonna push past that because we're gonna keep talking about Hurricane Harvey for a minute. I saw this earlier in the week where Mexico offered help, right? And initially, just like in Katrina, because in Katrina, Mexico's army served 170,000 meals. Their ships brought medicine and food and 180,000 gallons of water during Katrina, right? And initially, when Mexico offered help this time, 45, y'all's president, refused.
He said no. No, we don't need your help.
Initially he did, but then they opened up the border and let them through at one point. At some point during the week, I think he got a lot of backlash for it.
He
But
did.
like, my thing was when I saw that, when I read that, I was like, that sounds like some of these racist people out here who would rather die than to have a black doctor give them CPR
Treat them, yeah.
or give them some type of emergency treatment.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, we dealing with.
That type of ignorant hate.
Yeah. Yeah, you got hundreds of the fourth largest city in the country is underwater,
Yeah.
and you refusing help from other people, and then they refuse Canada later in the week.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's your
What?
I'm
boy.
like,
Your boy be on one.
That's
No,
your boy.
Canada is our neighbor.
Yeah.
Right.
Both of them are our neighbors.
Mexico closer.
Is our neighbor. So
Ain't no
what?
such thing as closer, because in Detroit, all you gotta do is just
Right. You
ride
can
across.
walk. You can walk from Detroit
Yeah.
to Canada in 12 hours.
Nah, you can do that at home. All you gotta do, because it's people
get
that
on the
live
right
in
road.
Canada and work in Detroit.
right.
They just come through this
What?
tunnel every day.
I know up under that tunnel we went up under. It took like 5 minutes.
Yeah, it wasn't long at all.
Wow.
Okay, pushing past that. This is the most ignorant shit ever that I've seen.
Other than 40.
Well, no, this got to do with that. With your president, Quattro Cinco.
Quattro Cinco.
Quattro Cinco.
Wow.
Where people are blaming
Really?
Obama to the response to Hurricane Harvey and Katrina.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
I heard that.
Quattro Cinco overturned the disaster plan
Yeah.
that President Obama wanted to put in place.
About a week ago.
And he's saying that they not getting the help they need because Democrats are fighting against it.
Right. Yeah.
Can we move on from here?
Yeah.
No, but that is
So-
a trip. How people think that he was president, Obama was president during Katrina. You know,
And Harvey.
him and Bush looked.
And he
looked
and he was a
Right.
senator at the time, and they showed pictures of him, Clinton, and
Ain't
George
that when
W.
Kanye said
down
that?
there helping.
Yep. Bush don't like white
like
people.
Yeah, Bush don't like black
Black
people.
people,
Yeah.
And that comedian was like,
Like,
time to go. Cut.
Yeah, cut. Get out of here. Yeah, it's crazy. It's
Yeah.
crazy how your hate overcomes you so much.
Mhm.
It consumes you so much that you can't even think clearly or even want to think clearly.
Exactly.
Yeah,
like
that's
I
the
mean, and
crazy
then
thing.
he is 71-year-old man. People like, oh, he's gonna change. No, this motherfucker ain't
No,
gonna
he's not
change.
gonna
Nah.
change.
He
No,
been like
he's
this for
not gonna.
71
Right.
years.
And
He
he's,
thinks
and
he's
he's
right.
gotten along
Yeah.
pretty
He thinks
well,
he's
even
right,
though
yeah.
even when he falls,
Yeah.
he gets along
Yeah.
pretty
Yeah.
well.
And then, okay, speaking of this last thing I'm gonna say about the presidents, President Obama was on the ground serving meals,
yes,
all
he
that
was.
kind of stuff, right?
Yeah.
And for
Wasn't he there before?
was he there?
Now they said that was an old picture.
Yeah, he was there before 45, but one of the reasons why I don't fault 45 for getting there sooner is because he does demand a lot of security and all that kind of stuff, right? But when he does go down there,
No,
security doesn't work.
I'm saying, because think about it. They already stretched for resources, manpower, and that kind of stuff. Have y'all ever seen when the president comes to town? Shit shuts down. You know what I mean? Like, you can't go nowhere, you can't.
Yeah.
So for them to take the resources to protect the president, which I wish they wouldn't protect him, but anyway, for them to take the resources to protect the president, I understand why you didn't come sooner. However, when you went there, when you did go, finally, this motherfucker goes and has a press rally.
Yeah.
He makes a statement that is basically 2-3 paragraphs long and says the same thing he said along the campaign trail.
Yeah.
He's so happy. He had a big
Yeah,
turnout.
what a great
It's all about
turnout.
him.
Thank you. Thank you.
He
You're
made it
doing
all about
great.
him. It's all about him,
Congratulations.
right?
It's all about him.
It's all about him. He's like a little kid. Like this is it's about me, not about you. It's about me. So yeah.
Meanwhile, our former president, Obama, was in there getting his hands dirty, helping
Yeah.
people, actually
Well,
talking
even the
to
vice
people.
president and his wife was shredding, brushing,
Right.
Yeah.
participating, and
Yeah.
she had on, boots and jeans.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and,
and 45 wife had on stilettos.
Stilettos.
Right,
Like, I'm not going out there and do a damn
Like,
thing.
And then she, and
not
then she
these
changed it to
shoes.
white
Not these
woman.
shoes. No.
She had
No, honey.
everybody.
They gonna do it.
I'm a boss. You a worker. I made with you.
Because I made
Man.
Money moves. You know what my husband is, anyway.
All right. So,
I wish I would. But
Can we go now? Is this over?
right.
okay, moving past the president and the debauchery that is in the White House right now. I do want to shout out Beyonce, whose charity donated $7 million. And also Bun B, who is a resident who grew up in Port Arthur, Texas, which is right next to Houston, Texas. He has organized a telethon to help raise money to rebuild Port Arthur and Houston. So shout out to those two people. All right. Next story. We're going to deviate a little bit from the president. Milwaukee County Sheriff David Clark has resigned. Thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Like, this is the most racist black man I ever seen in my life.
He worse than Uncle Ruckus. Worse.
Lord,
Uncle Ruckus.
Yeah, he worse than Uncle Ruckus. Like, I'm just waiting for him to call a black person a jigaboo on national television.
Okay.
All you jigaboos and coons.
Them darkies over there.
Man. The police don't do nothing wrong to them darkies. Alright, so anyway, my question here is it hallelujah or not? Because my personal belief is I think he's headed for a spot with the 45 administration. Which would be just
A travesty.
awful.
An
Yeah.
abomination.
Yes. Because
Yeah.
A natural disaster.
The who?
the nigga is awful, man.
Jesus.
Yeah, I was waiting for him to say.
He's a classic definition of nigga.
Oh,
He
yeah.
do what Massa wants him to do. If Massa hungry,
Massa.
we's
hungry.
Massa don't see no police brutality. We's don't see no police brutality.
Is you sick? Is Master sick?
We see.
We show
We sit.
Oh my god.
Alright, so yeah, why be on the lookout for coon ass day? Oh, he also had a book that came out. 45 announced that when Houston was getting ravaged by the flood. Anyway, but be on the lookout for his book. Read that bullshit if you want to. But I wouldn't
If you're not
pay-
homeless, go to Barnes and Noble and pick it up.
Yeah, I wouldn't pay a nickel for that book.
If you're not flooded out, hurry to your closest Barnes and Noble.
Man, since y'all are stuck in the house and not doing anything, why don't you read my good friend David Clark's
Nah,
book?
y'all can
Buy it on Amazon.
Amazon a drone net.
We have a drone to bring it to you.
No, they got a boat. They got a boat.
Okay, next story is, remember we talked about Joseph Arpaio last week, right? And how 45 has pardoned this dude. But
There's a great but on this one. I like it.
the pardon may not stand. And I'm so happy about that, racist bitch. Anyway, the pardon
you really
may
feel.
Right.
Why wouldn't?
pardon may not stand because what was it? He had to be. He can. Trump can only give. Oh shit! I said his name. I'm sorry. 45 can only give a federal pardon, whereas he was up on state charges. So the pardon may not stay. And then the DA for the state of Arizona said that they are not going to let him off the hook that easily. They're still going to pursue. He's still going to have to go to court.
I was also reading something where they said that Trump's team is going to, after all of the stuff that this man has done, they are going to really have to prove and back up what they're trying to prove. You know what I'm saying? In order for him to get out, like prove that he is worthy of
That
being.
nigga said he wasn't finna stop profiling Mexicans. He finna everyone he get.
Yeah, after a court order. After the court ordered him to stop, he chose to keep going. Alright, so
What say?
Moving on.
the last story that I want to talk about, and I'm so happy to say that this man is now a former employee of the Cobb County Police Department, which is also one of the places I've had issues with police in my day and time.
Really?
This dude stopped a Caucasian woman on the highway.
Yes.
And
I just told you
well,
about that.
hold on. Let me just say this though. It's a sad day in this country, and it says a lot when white people are scared of the police.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
It says a lot. It's
And she was petrified.
Petrified.
She was crying as soon as
Yeah.
he walked up. She was crying. I'm like, damn.
when he sees her crying, what he says,
This some fuckery bullshit.
he says, "What are you upset about?
Yeah.
I won't shoot you. We only shoot black people."
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that's. Yeah.
I would have.
That's what we do.
He said, "Don't you watch the news?" He said it again.
Yeah.
She was like, "What you mean you don't shoot black
Right.
people?" He
His
said,
lawyer
"Don't you watch
said
the
he was
news?"
being sarcastic.
Yeah.
Nah,
It was-
sarcastic.
And
Go ahead.
this story would not come out if the woman was not disputing her DUI.
Yeah.
She got a DUI.
Back in 2016 was
Yeah.
If she
Yeah.
wasn't
Yes, it was.
disputing this ticket or this DUI,
It
they
wouldn't-
wouldn't have went back and looked
No.
at her.
After that, yeah.
And,
We would have never
and that's
known.
crazy because it's like if it happened to us, it's like we are just being overreacted.
Yeah,
we just being
yeah.
overreacting. But when somebody white does it,
It's
it's an issue.
big deal.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I do want to say this though, because you know I don't want people to get the impression that I'm anti-police. I'm just anti most of them. However, I was driving, and if you have ever ridden with me, I drive above the speed limit, and above, yeah. And I was driving through
I think that's light words to use.
through Graysville, Georgia, right? And I got pulled over by this police officer, and to his credit, it was Like, if I saw him anywhere else, I swear, but now he was the most racist dude I ever seen in my life. But he was cool. And he had the countryest accent I ever heard. And he was telling jokes and all this. I didn't really know how to take it. I was
like,
haha, sir.
huh?
You know?
All right.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, cool.
I didn't really, and he was joking with me. He's like, don't beat yourself up over it.
I'm not doing that.
Don't beat yourself up.
Yeah, because I was trying to explain myself. He said, oh, don't worry about it. Don't beat yourself up over it. I just shut the fuck up, then.
Right.
Thank you, sir.
Gotta go.
Yeah. And commence to speed. Anyway.
Right.
So, you know, there are good cops. I do want to acknowledge that. However, there's some bad cops, too. All right.
Peter said, what about the white nurse who got jacked up by the police?
Oh my
Yeah.
God, that was the almost awful
That
thing I've
was
ever
so
seen in my life. She was
awful.
trying. Okay, she
She
works
was
for the
crying.
hospital, and a patient was unconscious in the ICU, whatever, and the police wanted to get a blood sample. So this man being unconscious, and he was not under arrest. He was not a suspect. They didn't have paperwork for this or anything.
No,
So when somebody's in a
nothing.
hospital and they're unconscious, you cannot violate them like that.
No, you can't. Cause that's
So
a
this
law.
nurse merely told him the rules,
Right.
and he became extremely belligerent. Chased her down, twisted her arm behind
Twisted her
her
arm, all
back,
that.
and she was on the phone with her supervisor, and he was telling her, "You can't shoot the messenger."
Okay.
And pretty much he was like, "I'll be damned," and put her in handcuffs and took her right outside and put her in the car.
But my thing is, that is no different from when somebody black get pulled over. That's the type of harassment that we encounter every day.
Every day.
Yeah.
And for her to, and that kind of like ruffled my feathers a little bit because she was white and you know she got treated that way, but it's now making the bitch think about it. But when we get it for racial profiling, it's like, oh, they were just doing their job.
Yeah.
Right.
So
I mean,
I mean,
he was mean to her. He pushed her to the car, and she said, "You're hurting me." And he said, "Well, walk then."
These policemen at this point take their authority.
Yeah, so I'm not really sure if it's still a black-white thing or if it's a damn blue thing.
I mean,
Yeah.
because they abuse their power.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of like on the fence with police because I don't trust them at all. Because
And like Chuck
No.
said though, you can't say that it's all of them.
No,
I
it's
am
not.
in contact daily
Some
with the East Ridge Police Department,
but it makes.
and all of those guys, I ain't never had no problem with them.
I guess I can't see the good
And I'm
in
the blackest
them.
thing in the office.
Because if you had a job, let's just use this example. If you had a job, if I do my job wrong, do you think they're gonna uphold me just because I've been on my job for so many years? And it's like, oh, her credibility is good, so we're gonna keep her. But if I mess up, they're gonna fire me. So I don't understand why any police officer who's doing wrong and your chief is the chief of command of your police department, but you are upholding their right. And then a good cop could be doing good, but they make you just as guilty because you're upholding your bad cop. So both of you are considered bad in my book, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, right now we're gonna switch gears and start getting into the topic. But I do want to encourage everybody that's watching
That was like
right
a
now.
noodle. It's like a.
Okay, I want to encourage everybody that's watching right now to like the video and share the video so that we can start growing our audience. Also, I want to remind everybody once again that we are doing the giveaway. The giveaway is going to be on the 17th for anybody that comes up with a title for one of our shows or a topic for one of our
I
shows.
got water.
Alright, so, and the queen has told me I got some explaining to do, Lucy.
I'm so explaining to do.
Alright, so tonight's topic is called settling.
Settling.
And this is a topic that the queen came up with. And I was like, dang, we've hinted around it, but we haven't actually gone in about it. And I didn't think Anton was gonna be here, so I was like, what if I get surrounded by all women and I get the female perspective?
Oh, wait.
Well, God forbid.
I mean, it ain't that I don't want y'all perspective. I definitely do. I just
We got cooties or something.
no, I'm not saying
I don't
that.
have cooties.
I had my shot.
Hey, what kind of shot was? Depo don't count. I'm
The
just
cootie shot. The cootie shot.
So, in terms of relationships, our topic this evening is settling, right? And I'm gonna throw some questions out there because I don't really want to do a lot of talking. I want to hear what they got to say. But the first question that I got is, what does it mean to settle in a relationship? And is it all the same thing? Is it an organic globule? What does it mean when you say that you settle?
What? You willing to take the situation for what it is and deal with it. You may not be happy. You may not be content. But it's doable.
Is it doable? Is it only doable for the moment, or is it doable for a lifetime?
It was doable for me for 23 years.
If it whatever reason that it stopped at 23 years, if that didn't happen, would it still be doable?
No, now I get it wrong. Okay.
But you're saying that knowing what you right. If you hadn't have gone through that, would it still be doable?
No,
You'd grown.
definitely.
Okay.
Definitely. You ever meet somebody and you know, not saying that you're better than them, you're smarter than them, but y'all on a different plane. And people progress differently.
Right.
Some of us will never progress.
Yeah. Or want to.
Yeah.
Quantavia Foster, she said, I think it means
content.
you are accepting less than what you want or are looking for.
That is true.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's agreeable
That's
with
true.
what Arnetta said.
What's up, Quantavia?
Tolerating something. Is it a good settling or a bad settling?
I think
That's a good question. Hold up. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Felicia.
Oh no, you good. I was just saying it could be a good thing because I think if you selling, it should be equal. One person should not be doing more of the selling than the other person. So
it should be a compromise in the
Well,
settling.
hold on.
Right.
Because that's one of my questions, though. What's the difference in compromise and settling? I didn't want to get there that fast, but like, what's the difference? Like, what you're saying, does that
Compromise
mean compromise
means you
is the
both
good
reach
one?
an agreement. Yeah, you both reach an
And
agreement.
settling is
Yeah,
bad.
settling is, I'm
Like,
like, you know what, I
settling
can't
is-
change him.
It's
Exactly. You
settling
come to
for-
tell me
Yeah.
I am who I am. I
And
know
that's
what I do,
yeah,
and I
it,
still
yeah.
stick around.
And
Yeah.
yeah.
And I'm gonna still pay the bills, and I'm gonna need you to do what you do
Yeah,
to
right.
maintain this household. And that's
if you don't
That's
like
it.
it, you can go.
you can go.
Yeah.
Right, and I stay. I'm standing.
I think-
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
That's
I get to
over.
drive the new car.
Hold
I
on,
get to shop
hold
when
on.
I feel like it,
I want
and I don't
to
really have to work that hard.
I want to hear the youngin's perspective on what settling is.
To me, it
Oh, let me
depends.
hold up. I'm the youngest out of the group. So
I get this more wine.
Like
You wild tonight,
settling,
man.
I mean, it really just depends if you choose to or not. What are you willing to handle and what you cannot take? Now, basically, if he is beating
Hold
you,
on. I'm gonna stop you right there.
What's that?
Because you said settling is what you were willing to handle, what you cannot take. So, what you settle for is your own decision.
yeah.
Okay.
Like
So,
if
in
you
the-
okay,
Well, hold
if you-
on. Let me ask this question. So, if settling is your own decision in the end of everything, who are
because
you mad at when you settle?
it should be you.
You should
But
be
only
mad
because,
at
You as in yourself?
okay, yes, only because, okay, if your type
wait,
is,
why you gotta be mad?
no, I'm not mad. I'm just saying. I mean,
How about disappointed?
Yeah,
You can be
yeah.
disappointed.
No.
yeah,
Why aren't you?
Disappointed.
You know what?
but I mean, like if you choose to pick a hood dude, expect hood things from him.
Yep.
Don't expect a Prince Charming. Do not expect to change him. It is impossible. even no matter how hard you try, the clothes that you buy him, probably a car, it's still gonna be a hood dude at the end of the day. So if that's your type and you are trying to change it, don't talk to that hood dude on the corner. Talk to a lawyer, a doctor, or some guy who's educated, who takes you out, who shows you around, takes pictures, have fun. But that's just my opinion.
The topic
You
of
said
conversation ain't how to
you
roll a
said something.
joint.
So
exactly.
it's your choice. Just like if I meet a dude and he come to me and he say, "Now I got on my list. I'm single, and I got on my list. I don't want a man with a whole bunch of baby mamas.
Yeah.
I've been there, done that.
Yeah.
So if I meet a dude, we kick it. You know what I'm saying. Then he come out and say, "Well, I got 3 baby mamas, but I really like him. He done laid that D on me."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But
so I'm gonna
that's
settle.
up to you.
I'm gonna settle for these little 3 baby mamas because I'm getting what I want right now. You know what I'm saying?
But is it
So that's
what
my
you need?
choice.
Yeah,
That's
but-
my choice to settle.
Yeah.
And why am I gonna be mad? Why do I need to be mad?
I'm
though?
saying when things don't work out.
When 2 of them baby mamas show up on
I
Friday
mean,
to
if
pick up.
anything, I'm
same
disappointed,
time.
but I knew what I was getting into in
Right.
the first place. So,
And you
Yeah.
said
there's no
okay.
sense of being
And you
mad
said okay.
and
Yeah.
whatever.
And that's
Yeah, I'm being my
why I
feelings.
say
You know what I'm
the
saying?
choice is yours. It's what you are willing to deal with. I have dealt with baby mamas. I choose not to deal with baby mamas. That's just me. But if y'all like it, hey, okay. But me, I'm okay.
But when you
What,
settle,
hold on, Wayne laughed at the comment. What was the comment, Wayne?
Charlie said alcohol kicking in.
Not everybody,
Charlie,
Charlie. I
what's
have
up?
water. Not everybody, Charlie.
But what,
But yeah, Miss Foster said you can compromise without settling. Settling means you have lowered your standards. Exactly.
That is your
Like I just
I
said,
was gonna chime in on that.
you require.
Quantavia gets it.
It goes both
I
ways.
guess I'm
So.
thrown off at the
I-
mad comment. Where did this angry? Why do we have to be angry about it?
Because
You know why you mad?
sometimes
You really want to know why you mad?
Or
But you're making me mad. I'm not mad.
I
though.
didn't say that you
Well,
were
I'm
going to
saying You're
mad,
making the woman
but
mad.
I
Yeah.
understand the sentiment of why the woman would be mad after she's come to the realization that this once again
yeah.
ain't it.
yeah.
But
Because she done wasted time.
Yeah,
That's
Right,
why
in
her
my
ass is
opinion,
mad.
Yeah.
Time she can't get back.
Because you
You
cannot
doing
get
the
back.
same old shit with a
Right.
different person.
Yeah.
That's what you're mad about.
Right.
It goes
Yeah,
both
Ooh, I
ways.
had to get it off my chest.
And maybe,
Shit.
maybe not
Ooh.
mad, but frustrated,
Right.
aggravation.
Right.
But-
It comes out in different ways. You
It
angry
goes
black
both
one
ways.
smile.
Yeah.
boo-boo.
Yeah.
It
All
goes
do
both ways.
Yeah.
So I've been on that side of selling and allowing and all that crap, and it does make you bitter and angry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, eventually
Oh,
you're going to
yeah,
get mad.
You're gonna have resentment.
Eventually, you gonna end up in mad.
bitter,
Meanwhile,
angry,
that clock done
angry,
kept
all
on
that.
ticking, and
Yeah.
it's
Right.
6 months, 18 months, 2 years, 3 years, 5. Damn it, I'm 40 years old. I'm still doing the same shit I was doing when I was 25.
Yeah.
That's why you mad.
Yeah.
Maybe it ain't them. Maybe it's me.
I'm
So,
Oh.
but when you say mad, are you saying mad at other people?
No, it could just be like a I mean,
Internal
It
mad.
could, yeah.
Yeah, an internal anger.
it comes
is
across
going
as
on.
you being mad,
Yeah.
but you're probably more like of a frustrated, just
Yeah.
kind of like irritated at yourself.
I guess
Yeah.
when
For doing
I
the
get
same
to,
dumb
if
shit.
it gets to that, if I'm like in a relationship per se, if
Okay.
it gets to that point for me, I'm out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but before you
Right.
start being mad at yourself,
Yeah.
you're gone.
I'm out.
And that makes perfect
Oh, I mean,
sense.
yeah, I mean,
Because the first
once
law,
it's,
you
you know, crash
gotta
and
check
burn.
yourself.
And I
Right.
guess because too, I understood from the get go that this was just a little fling or whatever. Now
Yeah.
maybe this fling lasted a little too long than it should have, but you know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
Yeah.
So at what point in
Okay,
time do you
hold up. I'm gonna throw another question out there. All right, because Quantavia already answered the question about the settling mean lowering your standards. And in most cases, it does. All right, so in your past, ladies.
You always got to bring up the past.
Yeah, I gotta bring up the old shit. I'm sorry. In your past,
in the past. It's in the past.
how much of what you settled on was because of looks, body,
Or that D.
Oh, that.
or that D? how,
She said it, boy.
I mean, come on now. That deal make you do some things,
It
honey.
He. Never mind.
That deal make you do some
Yo,
things.
Dwayne, what did D make you do?
That's his stage right. I'm not even. I ain't gonna do you like that.
What's that?
I can't. He opened the door, but I'm sorry.
I can
man,
honestly
apologize.
say that
I was gonna ask the women, was the dude older? That what I was gonna ask.
Yeah.
Was he older?
Yeah.
Not for me.
Damn, you gotta say it like that. She,
She got fun.
she got that sparkle going.
So okay, hold on. Back to the question. When you
ass.
settled, how much of your settling with that person was based on looks? Because then they was fine than a motherfucker. Body, like they was together, or
The D.
the D.
It's all of the above.
Yeah, it's a combination.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
combination.
it's a
It's
combination.
of
It is.
all
I
of
mean,
it.
the D,
Like,
the D
when
would be
the
A.
How you know
Right.
talking?
Yeah.
Trump,
Like, the
everything
D would
is
be
all
A.
Yeah.
And then the looks would be
Yeah.
B.
And then
And
the
then
body.
yeah.
But eventually, I think it's old after a point.
It does.
It
It
does
does.
get
When you get
old.
to the point
Yeah.
when
Even
it's
the
old,
D,
that's
even
when
the
you
D
ain't gotta
gets
have.
old.
Yeah, if you
Mhm.
can't have a conversation, no.
So okay, what does the aha moment look like? I'm just asking for me. That ain't even what it like. We y'all
Aha moment, as in that's the one, or aha
that's-
moment
that's
full of
it.
shit.
Right.
full of shit.
Yeah.
That's what we like.
From the get go.
From the
When your light came on, it was like, this ain't
Because-
working.
This
This ain't working.
I mean, if you
gotta go.
This ain't
So hold
working.
on, hold on. From day
you
one,
mature
you knew
enough.
it wasn't
if
shit.
you mature enough, then
Yeah.
you know from the get go. You know what I'm saying? This nigga ain't shit. I'm just gonna play around
Right.
with this.
Yeah.
But if you're
Right.
not mature enough, then it takes you a minute.
It's- yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to go through some things.
Mhm.
It's not no time frame to get that aha moment.
I think for me, I think it's just giving them a benefit of a doubt that that they are going to change. But if you see it's not changing, and it's like, okay, I don't care how good the dick may be, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna have to leave because because
You can give benefit of doubt now.
I do because I was like, okay, maybe in time this person can see what's going on. But if I feel like it's not going on, really,
I'm like,
There's
Can't
an
make- you
overwhelming
can't
head
make nobody
shaking in the
change.
room.
no.
It's
Can't
not
make
here.
nobody change.
No,
man.
you can't.
You
but you
cannot
can
make-
give
yeah.
people a benefit of a doubt.
Stupid
that they
is
will
evident
change. Yeah, that is true.
and very bright.
if
Very
it's
right.
if
Like these days.
wax lined up, it's
Ain't no benefits or no doubts going on right here. It is what it
What it is,
is.
That's
And you can't sit around and wait on somebody to do something that they want to do.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
If they don't want to do
then
it,
why do you be
they
fucking
ain't
with
gonna
Mr.
do it.
Can't Get It Right?
And 9 times out of 10, if you kind of
Bang, 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 bang.
or
Get that
you know what I'm
dum-dum
saying,
strip.
beating around the bush about it,
Giving it to
9
him.
times out of 10, he really ain't gonna do it then because he thinking you
Yeah.
pressuring him.
And man,
So-
that's like pressure.
So if that
They
benefit
really
of the
don't.
doubt, shit, that's gone. That's out the door.
Mhm.
No, I
By
learned.
glory.
So
Yeah.
okay, hold up. Because
No benefits or nothing.
we talked about the difference in settling, or we kind of touched on the difference in settling and compromising, right? So if you find a good dude and he don't have exactly all the stuff that you want, but you decide to give him a try, is that settling for him? Or are you just going to sit and wait for the perfect person?
The person has to show you that that they are trying to improve wherever they trying. If they not maybe have like 3 things off your list that you would like for them to be, but if they are working towards it, I don't think that's selling so much
You're
because
selling for the compromise.
Yeah.
right because it's potential.
What the heck?
It's potential.
What? What the fuck is that?
I understood it actually.
I know,
It's settling for
like,
the compromise.
Right.
We have a compromise that we agree. Okay, yes, I don't have a $20 hour job. I got a $10 an hour job. But baby, if you stick with me, I'm gonna make it better. I'm going to school. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. So I'm believing in you, and I'm saying, okay, baby, I believe in you. I know that you can do this. I know. So I'm compromising with you that we are going to work together, and so that you can get to this 20. So I'm settling for the compromise. Now, a couple of years later, if this shit don't happen. You still settling.
Notice,
you still there.
notice,
you still settling.
notice
But
your
actions
tone
have to match
changed
your words,
after
though.
a few
I mean,
times.
it has to be
From
action behind
I'ma
it.
support you to this shit don't change. You see how that shit
But that's
flip?
the compromise.
I believe in you until this shit ain't working for me.
So
But
much
that's the
time.
compromise.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
tell me stick with you. I make $10 an hour. You make a little bit more than me. I know that we need to meet at this certain level to make this whatever lifestyle, whatever we got going on work. So I say to you, okay, we gonna do this, baby, and you say, okay, I'm whatever. We got goals and this, that, and the other. Okay, and then I say, now if this shit don't work.
So okay, how much does love play a part in that though? Like if you love this dude, you gonna turn your back and walk away?
If I told you I'm gonna stick with you and you supposed to be doing your job, yes.
Yeah.
If you supposed to be doing your job and you not doing your job intentionally years down the road, I'm still with you. Deuces.
Bye.
Look, I'm gonna
read
what Quantavia Foster said.
Ain't that much love in the world.
She said, I settled because I fell in love with the idea of what I thought we had or could have been. It was like chasing that first high. After a while, I lost myself having hope in a hopeless situation, so I had to go to rehab and get sober.
Damn.
I mean, because I think your actions have to follow by what you are intending to do. Because I said without action is dead to me. So if your actions is not proving what you are coming out your words, then what is there?
What you doing?
What you doing? I mean,
You talking hot air. You
right.
talking shit.
Exactly. Because I mean,
why are you talking?
I call those you're full of shit. You're full of shit.
Yeah.
It just is what it is. You're full of shit.
Roses really smell like ooh, ooh, ooh.
I said something earlier. You fall in love with the potential.
Yes.
And he don't even know he got potential.
Right. Yeah. I mean, we are being there a time too, but yeah. I mean, your actions.
Well, if that's the case, well, shit.
Yeah,
you don't want you a fixer upper, huh? You want you a move-in ready.
It's a difference between a fixer upper and a total disaster.
Exactly.
Yeah, if I had
And
to
then
build you,
I would
oh
take
my
a
God,
fixer
no.
upper if you're willing to help yourself.
Yes.
Right.
I mean,
I heard this
I was
guy
helping
say
my.
something. He was like, he said, a good woman
Well,
will help her man get what he needs to get
I mean,
done.
optimistically, he should have been
But
building
a good
himself
man-
when he met you. So it's like, it's kind of
You're
like, why
right.
would that
We
stop?
both should be building ourselves.
Exactly.
That shouldn't be.
It should be
This should
one
never
way.
stop
Yeah.
anyway. You 80 years old.
It should be.
building
It
yourself.
should be both.
50. Okay.
Yeah, it should
Right.
go both ways. Yeah.
Right. Right.
Okay, I'm gonna read what Ryan said. Oh, don't die. Please don't die.
You okay?
Alright, I'm gonna read what Ryan said. It said, what love got, I guess this is a question. What love got to do with it after you didn't hold up your end of the bargain, basically?
Exactly.
What's love?
And Rashid said, say here some of that. Come on over here, Rashid. I'm actually drinking water like Arnetta here.
Oh, are you?
I need some.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm drinking water.
See what had happened was.
Nah, I meant
Yeah, I'm for real drinking water.
I still love you, but I gotta progress.
Yeah.
I gotta
In
go.
order for me to progress, you're not
grow.
wanting to progress.
Yeah.
Obviously, you're not wanting to hold up your end of the bargain.
That's at different levels.
So I gotta go.
Yeah.
Like,
And that's-
if you want to follow
Yeah.
me and progress with me, okay, come
Okay.
on, bring your ass. But if not, keep your ass
Right.
where you at and let
trying to put
me
in work
progress.
because
knowledge.
9 times out of 10, if the man is not willing to grow, he's going to drag you down.
Mhm.
You
Yeah,
don't
that's
need
true.
that. You need to grow.
Yeah. That's
I think
very
a lot
true.
of women settle quicker than a man would because
That's true.
we do see potential.
Right.
Yeah.
And
Right.
we do hear you when you're calling out and saying, hey,
We
I
are
want to do this. I
compassionate,
want to be better. I want to be a
loving.
better person. I want to.
Y'all also
Right.
have, and I make this statement, whoever it is can get mad, but y'all also have a different type of pressure on y'all than men do. Like, it's okay if a man stays single till he's 50. But for women, it's like, oh, you're 30 and you're not married.
right.
You're 30 and what's wrong with you?
You are right.
You
So
know,
I get
like,
that now.
OMG.
Yeah,
you know, it's a different standard that they have on
I
women.
can agree with that.
So okay, y'all said if you're not seeing any progress, right? So what if the
Gotta
dude,
go
what if the
back.
dude goes from $9 an hour to $11 an hour?
That's progress.
progress.
So it's okay.
Let's go,
I'm just saying, like, how do you judge it? Like, is it a little progress or a lot of
if
progress?
we talking about
Like-
2 years down the road,
And
you
you
go
still
from
11,
9.
you
Yeah,
still-
you go from 9
Yeah,
to 11.
okay.
No, that's not progress. Now we
That's-
talking 9 and within a year up to 11. Okay, we talking
Okay,
about something.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And
A
then
standstill
I'm
progress.
gonna continue to settle for this compromise that we
Right.
got going on and wait another year. I
Right.
just got out of that. You know what I'm saying? And I did that. He came to me truthfully and said, "This is what it is." And I said, "Okay, in order for me to continue with this, you got to get this done. If you do not get this done, I'm gone."
Right.
Now, every 6 months, and literally that's what it was, because at some point, I think a lot of women, we deal with a lot of stuff, but it gets so irritating at some point, you just can't
Yes.
take it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So it's just like, come on, dude, what you gonna do? Like, if you ain't gonna do something, you are gonna do something.
Yeah.
So I would leave. I would threaten to leave. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And so finally, 3 years later, I left. And then he did what he was saying he
Right.
was gonna do.
Because he's
Because I was gone.
right, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? At that point, I was long gone. For real, long gone. Because I done gave you chance after chance,
yeah.
after chance, after
And
chance.
chances do wear out.
Yeah, they do. But she said
Really?
woman wants security when it's all said and done. I agree with that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the man don't want no ultimatum. So
Well,
you say at the end of the
I mean,
day,
Well, I
I
mean,
wouldn't say
get
it's
your
not
shit
an
together.
ultimatum.
Just me.
not an ultimatum.
just me.
It's just
If we didn't had this conversation and she say, in, you know what I'm saying, X amount of time, if you ain't got your shit
told
together,
me he did want one. You gonna have to give me one.
well,
Okay.
that's a strange
But
case.
But even if
but-
he didn't tell me, I mean, it don't matter. It is what it is. You call it an ultimatum. It is what it is.
I mean, once you done told me that I have until
Yeah.
XX date,
Because
Or you out?
Negative when you say it's an ultimatum.
yeah, like
you can
ain't
call
no
it potato. If you telling me if I ain't got A, B, C, X, Y, Z together by ... and we reach that date, I'm just gonna go and cut y'all. You might well go and get your shit now.
Okay, hold on. Stop. Because Wayne just wait. And y'all.
Yeah, dude.
All right. So
I ain't scared of you, mother.
what happened to
You don't have to be scared of it though.
what happened?
3 years.
What happened to unconditional love?
That
Hold on.
How is that not
Hold on.
conditional love?
That's conditional. If you don't meet these conditions, I'm gone. That's conditional.
no,
Yes, it is.
no.
Yeah, that's conditional.
That's
I
reasoning.
love myself.
with
I love
a
myself
person.
unconditionally.
If okay,
I sure do.
Till death.
if you are talking to a person and
That's
you
reasoning,
see
okay.
potential in them, and you tell them, "Look, I'm coming to you straight, no BS,
Uh-huh.
but you need to grow. If you don't do this by this such of time," and it's all about time. We cannot waste no more time. There is no more time.
I mean,
So
that's
if you
really
continue
true.
to do the BS and we see it, we're not going to take it.
Okay, so
Then quit
what
fucking
if-
with that
if-
hood nigga that you like, that you know ain't gonna motherfucking change. You brought this on yourself, Guido.
But
You
it's
did
not
this to
only-
you.
But it's not only hood dudes.
No.
It
That's
is
the same
not.
scenario though.
It is not.
That's the same scenario. You know who you fucking with.
But
So don't get
not
mad
all
when
the
he
time.
don't
No,
stop doing
no,
that
no,
shit
no.
that you start fucking with him
Not all
with
the
in the
time.
beginning.
You know
That's on
who
you.
he
So
is.
if we-
You
if we
wasted
do
that
it
time, boo boo.
consistently,
You mad at yourself because he was doing the same shit in '87 that he's still doing now.
Then how we supposed to support the man? How are
Yeah.
we supposed to support the man if we're not supposed to give what you call an ultimatum or a condition?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just let it
If
ride.
you are not willing to change, how can we help?
Yeah.
Go ask old Marico that's been together for 30, 45 years. Ask her how she held it down when I'm dead. I'm dead ass serious.
For a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
She settled for a lot of stuff.
lot of
She
stuff.
asked that woman if she could do it all.
So, okay, hold
on.
on. You just said something that's real powerful right there. Wayne said, ask the 30, 40-year married couple, and you said, I guarantee she settled for a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Is the reason why we can't hold it together as a family in our community now because we are unwilling to settle?
Yes.
And because we're unwilling to love unconditionally?
And everybody that I know that has been married 20, 30, 40 years has had a separation period. Every last damn one of them. Now they have went back. Some of them went back, some of them didn't. But every person that I know that has been married 20, 30, 40 years has had a separation.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I can say the same thing. All the couples that I grew up with, they was together before I got there, and they still together, and this literally has been death till they parted.
Yep.
Every last one of them. Now, granted, I've heard some situations where it's like from the outside looking in, it make you say like, "Oh wow, he said that, huh?" Or
Because, I mean,
you know what I'm saying? Because you don't know each one of those
And to be
individual
honest,
dynamics. So it's
the
like,
longevity
okay,
of marriage is a dying breed.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
why though?
Because
People don't want to settle.
Willing to
They don't
compromise?
wanna
Yeah.
it's like
No,
it's
that's
way,
the
your
problem.
way. It's
People
like-
are
Sometimes,
settling
yeah.
instead
Somebody
of
don't wanna
compromising.
Somebody ain't want to
It's
settle.
no
our
compromise.
way.
though.
Yeah.
I mean,
We are conditioned.
Yeah.
It's
we
like
are
it's no compromise.
stuck.
It's easy
Yeah.
to run away then to try to
fix it.
Work it out.
and
Yeah.
work it out, right?
Work it out.
Because it's like if you're not trying to hear me, I'm not trying to hear you. Then we're gonna just part ways.
Yeah.
And
So,
that's not how it
That's
should
not how
be.
it should be.
But it is.
right.
I just told
Ooh,
somebody.
You're right.
earlier
Yeah,
today,
you going in.
I just told somebody that
That's true.
if you
No,
don't
go back a little
communicate,
bit, though.
if you choose not to communicate, if you choose to be silent, then that leaves others around
Right.
you to assume.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And I
Exactly.
say every time, communication is key.
It's the key.
Right. So if we're together and I got so much to say and you have nothing to say,
Right.
I have nothing left
We
but
on two
to
different
assume.
levels.
I mean, that's the problem.
And
That's the
assuming
problem.
is what?
When the
Ass
communication
side, you
stops.
ain't me. So
Right.
ain't nobody got time for that
Exactly.
either.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Look, hey, I'm because Cole Severs, aka B Angel, has been chiming in with these different questions on here, and his question is: do you love your children unconditionally, and can you love a man the same way? That's what he's boiling
No,
it down
no,
to.
no.
I mean not the same type. Like you ain't gonna,
You know
like,
why?
You go to bed with the man.
Because
you
a
know,
man-
No, because
Is a man and a child needs to be guided and directed
Yes.
and instructed. A man, I'm sorry. I expect you to
not
come into the game with some damn sense. I'm sorry. Excuse
Exactly.
me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're not
Well, I
sure?
don't expect you to come at me with no
I shouldn't have
immaturity
treated you like
level.
a child and nurtured you like that.
I told a guy that he was
Wonder where
just
you
too
went.
immature for me.
Yeah. You
And I
want that
told him, I
baby?
said, look,
Really?
I got 2 kids myself.
Right.
I don't want to date another kid.
child.
Like I want to be able to have grown up
Patience.
conversations.
Right.
I want to be able to be around somebody where I feel grown. I feel
Yeah.
like a woman.
And the
I
old
don't wanna
school
be around
is, yes, a
somebody where I
woman
feel
wants
like
to
a
be
child
secure
all
and she
the
wants to
time.
be protected. So, yes, I'm sorry, men, but we need you to lead.
like K. Michelle
Right.
said, you can't raise a man.
Joe can't,
Right. Yeah.
because he already ready.
But a man only does what a woman allows him to do. So if you willing to settle for
Is
this
God's
bullshit,
love unconditional? It's funny that he brought that up because I really think that love is conditional always.
Yeah.
Because there's something expected of someone.
Yeah.
Whether it be
Yeah.
your mama, your daddy,
Granny.
your
All
cousin,
that.
Yeah.
your boyfriend,
Yeah.
your
And
girlfriend.
even Jesus knew when to
whoever.
shake the dust. Yeah.
I really feel like
And he
that
does
it
get
is
tired of
always conditional because there is always something expected in some way. My mama, I'm expected of something of my mom that I don't get. That's a conditional love.
Yeah.
Okay? Me and my children right now. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I can love them unconditional, but also I expect them to do certain things and act a certain way. Now, to question that, am I going to love them any differently? No, I don't think so. But I still expect certain things.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Because
You have to
That's
have
your
a standard, a
child.
moral.
Yeah.
You have to have that.
So,
Sorry.
how can you say conditional or unconditional? I really feel like at all times it's conditional. Even with God's love. He expects.
Run, yeah.
Pastor King chimed in. What's up, Pastor? Hey, I'm glad you made it back safely. He said there's nothing wrong with having expectations. The challenge is loving a person when they say no.
Exactly.
Amen.
Well said. Well said. Well said.
How well do you deal with no?
Well said.
Dang, that's a hard question right there. How well do you deal with no?
I mean, personally,
So how can you say unconditional? How can you say that?
Crowder says no such thing as unconditional. Conditional is not unconditional.
'Cause
You
I'm-
ride or don't.
Yeah.
The word no for me is like, it's, I don't want to say it's a reject, but it can be taken negatively. But it just depends on how you process that no.
yeah.
Because for me, no means, maybe no at this moment, but it can be something,
In the future.
In the
I know.
future. Yeah.
I know as well when I was younger. like 10. 10.
I was in the womb.
Right. Like, but
That's because you ain't old
When-
on that.
my parents,
That's okay.
It's all right, baby. Go
my
ahead.
mama or my father had told me, no, I thought the world was going to crumble. But now you have to look at it different because
You do?
now with everything is happening, everybody's either dying or getting sick or getting shot. Sometimes that no can save a life.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
Gosh. Well, no, for me, in a sense, what you saying with my daughter, I tell her no and I tell her the reason why it's no.
yeah.
Because I don't want her to think that no means no. Yes.
Yeah. Mhm.
But this is the reason why I'm saying no.
Yeah.
So that way it gives you a bigger picture of why I said no.
Better
So-
understand.
Exactly.
So because I said so,
It's the same
ain't
thing.
good enough no more.
Oh, I mean,
it is to
it is to a certain degree.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because
Now,
I said
if
so.
she's out of hand, okay.
I need you to understand why I said
Yeah.
no. Because
Exactly.
when you get older, when you hear that no again,
you don't
want to
think it's a reject. Yeah.
Right. You don't want. I don't want you to think every no as a reject.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because I think that's why people get so defensive when they hear that
I don't
word
want you
no.
to get on the fence. I don't want you to be shocked. I don't
And
want you to be.
some people
Oh my
get-
gosh.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
Pressed.
She said no. No.
Exactly.
I need you to understand why
Yeah.
it is a no and what we
Right.
can do to make that a yes.
Mhm.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
I agree with that because no is considered so negatively, and
Yeah.
I think sometimes.
And I wish, you know what I'm saying? I agree. When we grew up, that's what it was because
No
I
means
said
no,
so.
exactly.
Right.
It just means no because I said so.
it.
But
Yeah.
now that I'm older, I wish that I understood because I do take no a different way.
Right.
Yeah.
I take no as, oh, hell no.
Yeah.
You ain't
And
gonna
I get it.
tell
Yeah.
me.
No.
I'm like,
Right.
what?
You know what I'm saying? Like, for
What
real,
you mean?
for real. Like, I'm not,
Nah,
I'm just
man.
not gonna tell me.
And I think that's
So,
when. Yeah, I agree with you, Nick, because I think selling when that goes with the word no, because it's like it's so many things that you want to have on your list, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then if the person don't have 10 out of your 2 or half on your list, you feel like you have to sell. And I tell them, see the potential as a person. Not saying that you are selling for something less than what you deserve, because I don't agree with that at all. But we are not all perfect either. So I feel like that's progress. So if there's no progress, then I feel like that's when you are selling. So
Alright, man, we got a bunch of good comments, and I can't read them all. I'm sorry, y'all.
Why?
I want to
What
read
they
all the
say?
comments. Like, man,
You
it's
gotta
so
go
like,
through 'em.
okay.
They started
I
a
gotta
long
go
time ago.
way back.
That started
a long time
my
ago.
phone dead, so
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah, mine is.
Like Rod had a good comment, Miss Jackie had a good comment, Dwayne Crowder, Pastor King been weighing in, Rod again, Dwayne Crowder, Cole Seaver's been out here just bombarding us with
Yeah.
yeah. So anyway, because we kind of got to wrap the show up, man. We've been here for a little while. I know,
Time flies when you get to rolling.
We've been talking. I'm gonna end it with one last question though.
What's the question?
Because and Pastor King is watching. I'm glad he's watching. He said because he talks about divorcing our eyes.
Yes, I love
Right.
that. Thanks, Pastor.
Where we don't just go off of what we see. We have to go off of what
what we feel.
Yeah.
Well, not just what we feel, it's what we discern.
Exactly.
I guess more so
Because-
than feel. Well, hold on. Let me ask the question. And say, number one, when do we start divorcing our eyes and start searching with the mate, using that type of discernment and using our heart instead of fleshly tools? And is that settling or compromising?
I think that's more compromising than settling because,
Anybody need more wine? I'm sorry.
no, I'm good.
I'm
Because
getting low.
I love that saying when you have to divorce your eyes because you can see things in the natural sense, and it's like sometimes you can over exaggerate certain things because they can be something that encounter in your past or something that you really have not dealt with internally. So I think when you start doing that, I think a conversation with the person you with or the person who you're trying to be with should be a discussion between both of you to see if that's something that can be compromised because some things is not compromisable. Some things is just
Yeah, you got deal breakers and you have things you can work
exactly.
with. Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And if you're so busy looking at the outside shell and afraid to delve deep into somebody,
Right.
then you are a piece of a person yourself. So you have to be willing to give it up. Love is not just about the sex and the money and the good times. It's about some of that BS you got to go through
Right.
too.
Exactly.
And
Take
you
the
have to
good
be
with the
willing.
bad.
You got to take the good with the bad, and you have to be willing to get to that person and listen to them, and them listen to you,
Yes.
and that's where the compromise comes in.
It's kind of like the Jeffersons, if you
Moving on
think
up.
about it.
Okay.
Just
Elaborate.
saying. Like,
Hold on.
what?
She gonna explain it.
No, I just want to ask, how old are you?
I'm 21.
You
know,
call
she
the
know about
Jeffersons.
Jeffersons, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right, go ahead.
Yeah.
I
We
ain't
gonna
mad
go
at you.
Trying.
Right on.
How we
I
all
mean,
in big league?
It's
Yeah.
like, I'm pretty sure Miss Jefferson had to go through a lot because they did not have that lavish apartment.
When they started out.
I mean, they had to go through trials and tribulations to get to where they are. It's like how people say that, oh, Beyonce and Jay-Z are a power couple. But I'm pretty sure that y'all all heard they did not start off like
He
that.
done told everybody he didn't even like her when he first met her.
Yeah, I mean, and I think that you have to go through BS to be a strong couple. Only because y'all two made it out.
Right.
It's not too many that are.
Yeah.
So I mean, just try to talk it up.
All right, T.
You know I be trying. You know I be trying. You know.
That's my baby. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm sipping on this wine.
Anybody else want
I
to
mean,
weigh
I
in?
agree with. I think that it is more of a compromise.
No.
than a settle.
Yeah. I think so too.
I mean, especially when you have the understanding to, or just even the power to do that. I think it takes a lot to learn.
You do.
You do.
To divorce your eyes, to understand it even.
Yeah.
You
Right,
know what
because
I'm saying?
a lot of people can't do that.
Exactly.
It's hard.
Right, because we get stuck in
In our conditioned
Right.
ways.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm preaching.
Yeah, I mean,
right.
because it's hard to divorce your eyes.
It
Because
is.
you get comfortable.
Right.
Yeah. You get
Because I'm
comfortable.
thinking
Yeah.
about it right
Yeah,
now, and
yeah.
I'm like, no. I can
Yeah.
think
You
about all kinds of
yeah.
situations. Like,
Right.
no.
Nobody don't want to go to that past again.
Yeah.
So that's why we don't want to divorce our eyes because we're in that comfortable spot.
We're in that, yeah.
So
That's probably why it makes it a easy compromise, because you have to question yourself. You have to compromise with
You do.
yourself on
It's
that
a battle.
situation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It's
you
right.
can't just say,
Battle.
I'm going to do it.
Yep.
exactly, it's a battle. Like,
So,
do I
yeah,
want to or do I not?
Yep.
Right.
And then sometimes again, you have to talk
Yeah.
to say, okay, this is why I
Not
feel the
doing
way.
it is settling.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's what you call
Why you folding
setting.
your arms?
I'm not folding my arms. I'm letting everybody see Mike.
Oh, okay.
PMJ was.
Yeah. All right. So on that note, we gonna go ahead, pretty much wrap the show up. I appreciate the conversation that we've had.
Had fun.
And I think that had it been me and Anton and Nikki in here, it would have been it would have gone a whole different way. Because Nikki is typically outnumbered, and
We got Nikki back.
yeah.
Not tonight. How about that?
Yeah, exactly.
How about that?
Anyway, we gonna do shout outs, and we gonna start with Arnetta first. If you got any shout outs, anybody you want to.
I want to shout out to all the women
You have to look up at the
in the
camera.
world that feel like they are settling. If you can't reach a compromise, you need to be doing something else with it.
Okay.
Adios, amigo.
That's your shout out?
That's it.
Okay.
Beavis and Butthead style.
Man. TC, you got shout outs?
Can I do a shout out to a celebrity?
I said, fine. If they watching.
I want to do a shout out to Erica Badu. Girl, I love you. Okay.
Oh, wow, Erica Badu.
I love you a lot. I think that your music is
Appreciate that
great.
shout out.
Your poetry is life to me. So
She has a
keep
colorful
doing
aura.
you. I love your children. You are great. Amen. And
Hallelujah.
and I want to give a shout out to all the people who said that they was going to watch the show. I hope you are, because I shouted y'all out. How about that?
You can share it with them. Look,
Peace and
you know,
love.
Hit the little share button. And
Yes,
hit
hit
invite.
the like, share, invite. Keep
Yeah.
watching the show, y'all.
Alright, Felica Cotton.
I give a shout out to Maya. She's in Orlando, Florida.
Oh yeah, congratulations. They got first place.
They got first place.
Yes, they did.
Turn up.
Yeah, ladies of excellence, congratulations.
Yes, and her birthday's tomorrow. She'll be 13.
Happy birthday.
So I just want to congratulate my little sugar plum, my sugar bush.
Sugar Bush.
Sugar bush.
All right.
It's a bush of sugar.
Sitting right next to the
What you
dealio.
I'm not.
Sitting right next to the dealio. Just saying.
Like
Sugar Bush dealio. That's all I'm saying. It was just too close together. It was too close.
But that's still my sugar bush, my AKA sweet pea.
Hey, Charlie said we gotta have TC on again. Bottles and everything.
Bottles and everything.
bottles up.
Alright, cuz on, the queen herself, what shout out you
Oh,
got?
I forgot we was doing shout outs.
Yeah.
Shout out to her glass. Shout out to her glass.
Shout out to, I guess shout out to the 2 helmets.
Yes! Yes! 2 helmets.
Ooh.
You gotta tune in to the Uncut show to find out about it.
Man, like, he had to be at the house. We ain't finna.
That's the
we won't
uncut show.
divulge such information. That's it. That's all the shout out you gonna give?
Yep, 2
Okay.
helmets.
I gotta shout out Maya, whose birthday is tomorrow. Chris, his birthday was yesterday.
Yesterday.
And my daddy, whose birthday is on Tuesday. Happy birthday to all of y'all. I love all of y'all. Blase Skip your
That's his real daddy too.
Yeah.
That's his real daddy. We've been knowing him in there.
Y'all been doing it.
He's straight. He came in just took care of everybody. You know what I'm saying? He was my nigga right there.
That's pops for real.
For real.
That's
my
For
dad.
real.
Alright,
That's my
and aside from that, man, I thank y'all for being here on the show this
I
evening.
thank you.
Thank y'all for willingness to participate. Thank you, Queen, for the topic that you brought, because it was
Thank you.
it was that good stuff. Also, I just want to leave everybody with the thought
I
that
can't wait till you go back and watch this show. Because you're going to be laughing the whole time. You laughed the whole show, really.
I did.
He did.
He did.
I did, because people was cracking me up on the timeline. Anyway, I just want to say this in closing. We, as we just said, got to get to the point where we start divorcing our eyes. We got to get to the point where we, as a community, start looking at relationships in a different light, because we get fed BS about the people that we're supposed to choose, about the choices that we're supposed to make, about what love is. And if you look at the people that really make it, their love don't look nothing like what we get fed on television.
It does not.
At all.
Word.
So we as a community got to get back to our elders and listening to our elders and how they had to fight just to hold things together. Because we don't learn anything if it's not through the wisdom of the elders.
Amen.
All that being said, man, we appreciate everybody for watching. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Thank you.
Coco almost stole Felicia wine. But
Coco was thirsty.
Yes, poor baby. But we thank y'all. Y'all have a good one. Enjoy your Labor Day. Don't party too hard.
Happy
Drink
Labor
too
Day.
much.
Woo! Peace.